Namaskaram everyone. As part of the 21-day pranic food cooking series, we'll be making makhana soya sabzi today. And to go along with it, we'll be making whole wheat rotis. And for the raw food, we'll be making green sprouted salad. So this makhana means lotus seeds. It's very rich in calcium and it really helps particularly women with osteoporosis and calcium deficiency. It helps to retain your bone density and it's a very healthy food. So we are going to be making it in a very totally pranic method and we will also be showing you how to make the whole wheat roti. So this is going to be an entire lunch combo today. And let's get into the video and let's see how to make this makhana soya sabzi and whole wheat rotis and the raw sprout salad.
Let's get the chapati dough ready. Let's take a cup of whole wheat flour. We have used Ashirvad brand whole wheat flour, and we'll add 2 teaspoons of oil, little bit of salt, and make it into a soft dough by adding water little by little. We have to rest this dough for about 20 minutes to half an hour. Make it into a soft dough. Cover it. You can apply some oil on top and then you can cover it and rest it for some time. Now for the makhana soya sabji, we need a cup of makhana, that is lotus seeds, and we need some soya chunks. These are store-bought soya nuggets. We need some sunflower seeds, some chili powder, garam masala, coriander powder and kasuri methi. Then we also need some 20 cashew nuts for making a very rich gravy. And we have taken 4 tomatoes and a small piece of cabbage and cut them into large pieces. So this is going to be our gravy. So the secret ingredient is cabbage to replace the onion garlic. It will have a very good taste when you taste it in the gravy. So first let's heat a pan with a tablespoon of ghee and let's dry roast the makhana very well. No one will believe that you have prepared this gravy without onion and garlic. It will taste wonderful. So do try this recipe. Let's dry roast the makhana for about 40 seconds and keep it aside in a plate. Meanwhile, let's boil water for the soya chunks. The makhana is roasted well. Let's keep it aside. Now let's prepare the gravy. Let's heat some oil, about 2 tablespoons of oil. We have used peanut oil. Now let's add a teaspoon of cumin seeds. Once the cumin seeds crackle, let's add in the tomatoes and the cabbage. We have to fry them well till the tomatoes are cooked very well. Let's add some turmeric powder and salt. Cook this well. This will take about 4 to 5 minutes in medium flame. Now the water is heated up. Let's add in the soya chunks. Let's turn off the heat and then let's keep the soya chunks aside. Now for the gravy, let's add the sunflower seeds, about 2 teaspoons of sunflower seeds and some cashew nuts. Let's mix it very well and let it cool. Now the soya chunks have boiled very well. Let us drain away all the water and keep the soya chunks aside. Now it's very hot. Later on you can use your hands also to squeeze out all the water from the soya chunks. Tomatoes and cabbage cooled really well, and then let us grind it into a fine paste. The cashew nuts and the sunflower seeds. Now the paste is ground well. It's got a wonderful color. Now let's heat a little bit of oil and add the ground cabbage, tomato and cashew paste. And let's cook it till all the oil is getting separated. Now it's time to add all the masala powders. We'll add the coriander powder, the red chili powder and garam masala, and cook till all the raw smell goes away. Mix it well. When the raw smell goes away, it's time to add the makhana and the soya nuggets. Let this cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. So drain away all the water from the soya chunks and add it to the gravy. Mix it well. You can adjust the consistency by adding a little water, and also you can add a little more salt. Now let's add the roasted makhana and cook it well. Now let's add the dried kasuri methi by crushing it in our hand. This gives a wonderful flavor. The gravy looks so good. You can have this with jeera pulav or paneer pulav or rotis. They look very rich and amazing. You can also top it with a little bit of cream. Now let's turn off the heat. The gravy is ready. The soya makhana gravy is ready. The rotis must be served hot, so let's make the hot rotis. Let's take a small sized ball from the dough and flatten it and roll it into a chapati with a rolling pin. Let's heat a very hot pan. The pan should be really hot to flip the chapatis. Let's cook the chapatis on either side for 10 seconds each on each side, and then show it on the flame. Let's cook the rotis on either side and show it directly on the flame. Once it puffs up, let's cook it on the other side as well, and you can apply some ghee or butter for taste. Now let's prepare the salad. We have a cup of sprouted green moong bean, some cucumber, carrots and tomatoes, and a slice of lemon. We'll be mixing all of this in a bowl with a little bit of salt and squeezing the lemon, and the salad is ready. The salad has to be made very fresh. Please do not consume salads from the refrigerator. It's not good for your health. All salads must be prepared very fresh and eaten immediately. The colorful sprout carrot salad is ready. Now our most positive pranic lunch for the day is ready. We have rotis, makhana soya sabzi and sprouted carrot salad. And for the sweet, we have some peanut chikkis. So do try out this recipe. It was so tasty. Thank you so much for watching this video, and my namaskarams to everyone.